Hey everyone, I am back with, I guess you can say part two because we're doing two today. Like I said yesterday, I was observing Holy Saturday, so I did not do any work and decided I would do two today. So we just finished one. We're doing the second one. This one is 100 Days of Purpose, as the last one was also. I am Coach Linda, and we are doing the topic is Get Up and Be. Um, in honor of Resurrection Sunday, I decided to do this a little bit about um, kind of staying within the topic of resurrection. Um, Many of us, we have dreams, we have aspirations, we have things that we desire, and those things have been um, either short-lived and or not realized or not achieved, and we feel like we are, we're just I wanted to do X and it didn't happen. And so now I don't know what it is that I'm supposed to do. Or, maybe I was on my way and everything was going well, and one bad decision, one misstep, one missed deadline, whatever it may be, and everything started unraveling and came apart, and now I'm lost and I'm spiraling out, and I don't know what it is that I should be doing. I don't know how to feel about it. There's a lot of things that go on, and I like to call them dead situations, right? We get in these dead situations, these places where we're stuck. We get in quicksand and it's just pulling us in. And the more we struggle trying to get out, the more we sink, right? And we just feel like there's, I see all these other people doing such great things, and, maybe I'm just not supposed to do it. And I'm here to tell you it's time to get up. It's time to understand why you are stuck and how to get yourself unstuck. It's time to do the work. It's time to exist in that space that only you can exist in. It's time for you to let your little light shine. Don't hide it under a bushel. Don't put it in don't put it out, don't snuff it out, don't do any of that. It's time for you to get up and be. It's time for you to be present in the moment. It's time for you to stop making excuses of why it's not going to happen and make it happen. There's something that I heard many years ago, and it was, if you can conceive it, if you can believe it, you can conceive it, right? Um, and I know the word conceive, we think about a woman conceiving a child and, the process of conception. But I want you to think about, if you can believe something, if you can think something, just think. What is it that you want to accomplish? Just think something. Maybe you want to go get that plate of food because it's Easter, and you want to go make you a plate and just sit down in front of the TV and binge out and eat your food. Whatever it is, just think of something you want to do. Now, getting a plate of food doesn't seem hard, right? For you, it may not be hard. It may be this, you just got to stand up, go to the kitchen, cook, get your food, put it on the plate, sit down, do what you want to do, right? Others, they may have to get up, cook the food, then fix their plate. Whatever stage you might be in. But it's possible to get it done. If you can believe it, you can conceive it. If you can think it, then it's something that you have the ability to do. And so that thing that you tried and it did not work, maybe it just didn't work that way. Maybe it is, if you try something a little bit different, or if you tweak it a little bit, or maybe you are trying to do something that you are not put on earth to do, and you need to do something you were put on earth to do. Maybe you were trying to be something that you're not, and so now you get to be who you are. You get to be what you were supposed to be. You get to show up as you and not as this fictional character, right? Not as this pretense, but who you truly are. And so sometimes failure is a reality check. It's not a final destination. It's a reality check. It's saying that this didn't work that way because you were trying to be something or do something that you can't do. But here, if you tweak it and do this, you can do this. You know, this morning I got up and I wanted to wear, you know, my dress, and I decided, you know, I don't know, maybe I can't wear it. And something said, just put it on. What is the problem? Just put it on. And so I got up and I put it on, and yeah, it's a little tight, but it's on. Right? And I'm like, and if I need to go somewhere, I can go somewhere, and I got my dress on, right? And so there's things that we talk ourselves out of it because we feel that we're inadequate. We feel that we don't have the necessary know-how, or, you know, somebody else can do it better. But I want you to get up and be. I want you to get up and be. I want you to stop talking yourself out of things. Stop talking yourself out of things. And I was gonna say, however, some things you can, but no, stop talking yourself out of things. Because you know, if it's truly authentic to you, you know that you can do it, but you talk yourself out of it because sometimes we don't want to do it. Sometimes it's too right. So I just did a video just a few minutes ago about the spirit of excellence. The spirit of excellence means that I'm going to get up and be. I'm going to do exactly what I was put on earth to do. I'm going to do it in a way that only I can do it. And I'm not going to try to put a facade out there or try to be something that I'm not, or try to mend and manipulate myself because I want this person or that person or this group or that group to accept me. No, I'm going to be who I am, and the people that are supposed to accept me, the people that are supposed to attach themselves to me, the people that I'm supposed to support, the people that are supposed to support me, we're going to find one another, and we're going to be able to do it, and it's going to be done well. It's going to be done in the spirit of excellence. It's going to be done, and I'm going to be present in the moment because I get to do all that I get to do. I get to do it. I get to be. I get to be Linda. No one else can be Linda. Even if their name is Linda, they don't get to be the Linda that I am. Even if they are a real estate agent, they don't get to be the real estate agent that I'm going to be. Even if they are a coach, they don't get to be the coach that I am. Even if they talk about purpose, they don't get to talk about purpose the way that I talk about purpose. I get to be in my space, and the world has to make an adjustment for me because I belong here. And I'm not going to allow myself to let my life slip by and not enjoy it. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to be, and I'm going to be in that space that was meant for me to be in. I'm going to be just me, just be. I'm just going to be. I'm going to show up, and people are going to say, oh, that's Linda. Because I get to do it. And I get to do it well. All of my mistakes, all of my mishaps, all of my greatest successes, I get to be. I get to be in that moment. I get to pick up the baton that I might have dropped. I get to try again. There's that saying, if at first you don't succeed, try again. I get to try again. I don't get to try the same stuff. I might have to switch it up a little bit because I'm not insane. I'm not going to keep doing the same thing, get the same results. I'm going to switch it up, get better results each time I do it. And at some point, I'm going to say, okay, this is the way to do it all the time. I don't have to make those same mistakes anymore because I know this is the way. And I'm going to do it that way every time. And I get to be. I get to show up. I get to shine. I get to be me in this space. Only those that can see the invisible can achieve the impossible. I dare you to be exactly who you were created and designed to be. And in doing that, and in being that, in showing up, the world will definitely have to adjust.